Hello guys, the theme of our lesson, civilization and progress. Today we will talk about civilization. The aim of our lesson, to think critically about the values of the progress, to develop students' attitude to the role of computers in people's life, to practice giving opinions and arguments, to practice speaking, reading and listening for gist of and specific information. Open your copybooks, write down the date and the theme of our lesson and our new words. Basic science. Фундаментальная наука. Become crucial. Стать важным. Climate change. Изменение климата. Be dependent on technology. Быть зависимым от технологии. Be in deep trouble. Быть в большой беде. Data processing. Обработка данных. Date back. Датироваться. Densely populated. Густонаселенный. Do research. Проводить исследования. Do without something. Обходиться без чего-либо. Rule your own life. Управлять своей жизнью. Global warming. Глобальное потепление. Handing. Вручать. In response to. В ответ на. Maintain balance. Поддержать баланс. Make a discovery. Сделать открытие. Nobody is fool. Не быть дураком. Rely on technology. Положиться на технологию. Run out. Закончиться. And what is civilization? Civilization is a society that has developed its own culture and institutions. The first humans, as you see on this slide. Homo sapiens. Social institutions. A social institution is an important human organization in a culture group that helps a society to survive. Anthropologists have identified government, religion, education, economy, and family as the 5 basic social institutions that are necessary for a society to survive. An easy way to remember the social institutions is by using the initials GREEF, G-R-E-E-F. Government, religion, education, economy, and family. There are 6 things that make up a civilization. First, political system. Second, economic base, barter or monetary system. Third, social structure. Is everybody equal in certain social norms? Fourth, written language that is used for record keeping. Fifth, sense of identity, basically religion, which also expands on morals and afterlife. And the last, art and architecture, because the people have evolved enough to relax and to make something too. Just make something, not for practicality. You can watch ancient civilization Egypt on this slide, the Mayan civilization of Central America, and the Chinese civilization flourished along the Yellow River Valley at least 500 years ago. Technological civilization. Nowadays we have technological civilization. We have robots of the future. There are most important inventions in the last century. For example, lamp, microwave, TV set, washing machine, phone, plane, and so on. It's difficult to imagine it is an invention. At the end of the Middle Ages and the beginning of the Renaissance, the German Johann Gutenberg invented printing with movable type. So began the first revolution in information technology. You can see his book on this slide, in the right corner of the slide. In 1876, Alexander Graham Bell, an American engineer, invented telephone. In 1908, Henry Ford created the world's first car assembly line. He was the man who transformed the world. Henry Ford. Sergei Korolev designed the first artificial satellite in 1957. In 1981, Bill Gates created Microsoft. Microsoft is an operating system, as you know. The Wright brothers invented, built, and flew the first airplane in 1903. The first television was invented by John Baird from Scotland in 1926. Computers, friends or foes? Computers aren't intelligent, they only think they are. Civilization won't collapse without computers. People depend on technology in all aspects of life. Computers are only additional tools in the workplace. People are forgetting how to survive in the real life. Computers are more reliable than people. Computers allow us to access the latest information really quickly. Computers will replace printed books. Interaction with the world is a great advantage of a computer. Do you use modern inventions in everyday life? What gadgets and machines do people use? Why do people use them? On this slide, you should take the words from the left side and match with the definition from the right side. A microwave oven, a mobile phone, a TV set, a vacuum cleaner, a car, a computer, a TV remote control, a dishwasher, a fridge, a fax machine, a camera, a talking alarm clock. Теперь вам нужно сопоставить их с дефинициями. You should do this task in your copybooks. Next task. Which things are the most or least useful in the home from your point of view? I think that is the most important thing. What is the most important from your point of view? Some of the inventions, for example, something is less important, and we do not often use something from your point of view. It's also you should do in your copybook. Next task. Match these words and phrases to make pairs with similar meaning. Evolve, aid, relent on, happen, disaster, collapse. Fall apart, develop gradually, catastrophe, occur, help, dependent on. Next task. Translate the following sentences into Russian. This task also you should do in your copybook. One day a catastrophe may occur. Computers are machines that should assist you in your work. Computers are a sign of progress. Modern technology will help people become more advanced in all spheres. Our world won't end without all of our modern technology. Our world is not easy to destroy. People depend on radio, TV, and computers for most of their entertainment. My life would be a disaster without all these things. You should translate these following sentences. Next task. Discuss the following questions. Why computers have become an important part of our everyday life. Do you think people depend on computers too much? Why are some people against computers? What do you think the world would be like without computers? On a desert island, would you prefer a human or a computer for a company? Conclusion. It's impossible to separate technology from our everyday life. Technology helps people become more advanced in all spheres of life. And your homework. Prepare to write an opinion essay on the topic. Has technology become such a big part of your life? It had existing without it. How seems impossible. A good opinion essay should contain the following. First, an introduction in which you state the problem, your personal opinion and your reason for it, other people's arguments and explanation of why they are wrong, and a conclusion. Итак, ваше домашнее задание написать opinion essay согласно плану, который дан на этом слайде. Это ваша домашняя работа. Все задания, которые были до него, являются вашими классными работами. Заданиями, которые вам даются на уроке. Спасибо за внимание. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.